So yeah, my first Ironman was here in Cairns 2 years ago, and I remember being really nervous and worried before the race whether or not I'd even get through the distance. So I think that's fairly common. I hadn't had the perfect preparation into the race, and that was partly what worried me so much. I felt like I hadn't done the work, I hadn't done the volume, but in the end I was like, what's the worst thing that can happen? I don't finish, so I'm going to give it a go. So I gave it a go, and it went well. The swim went well. Got to about 150k on the bike, and I was starting to sort of get pretty low on energy. I'd used all the nutrition I'd brought with me, and I think I took a couple of bottles off the last aid station, and they didn't happen to be very full. So I had 30k to go on pretty much no nutrition, and I was already sort of underdone. So I remember getting to T2 just on fumes and exhausted, out of energy, and really wondering how I was going to get through a full marathon. The first 20k was not pretty at all. I got off the bike with Gina. She proceeded to run away like she hadn't even done a bike ride. So that was a bit demoralising, and I drew on some words that one of my coaches, not even my coach at the time, but a coach from long ago, he always used to say that it's a really long day out there, an Ironman, and you'll go through ups and downs. And I mean, that down lasted for quite a while, but I did come out of it. So I just continued to keep moving and get the calories in, stopped at each aid station, got whatever I could into my system, get the sugar levels back up, and sure enough, I came out of it, and I ran back up to Gina, and then I managed to run away from her and got the win. So I'm really glad I persevered and kept going, and I got out of that hole, because yeah, it was sort of the start of my Ironman career, and yeah, it's a fantastic experience, and crossing that line is something I will never ever